Hello everyone, it's Sir Matamaton here once again. This sure isn't Helldivers, but that's not gonna stop me from showing these eldritch evildoers the meaning of peace through superior firepower. As I was writing this script and recording footage for this video, Bethesda had the nerve to release a significant patch recently that finally added another much-needed mode of transportation, the Rev 8 land vehicle.
Oh, you ready, chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, and chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, wants us to everybody go on, chitty chitty weedy pan, bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, our pan, bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, our fine for Mander, chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang, yeah!
Now ride around in style, rapidly experiencing all the sights and sounds of any landing area.
You take the wheel.
Getting to explore all sorts of absolutely nothing. All the while forgetting the fact that it took Bethesda a mere 348 days to add this to their futuristic NASA punk space exploration game, complete with that Bethesda charm you'd come to expect from them.
All of this just works. It's not, I'm not kidding.
And let's be honest, you'd be disappointed without.
What?
It even has rocket boosters, thrusters, and a teeny tiny particle beam weapon, so you can go pew pew in space and pretend to be threatening. That also seems to slow the flow of time when aiming. By, I don't know, space magic, I guess. Speaking of space magic, I could do an entire video about the worst to first among the Starborn power list, as some of these powers are ousting actual guns in my inventory and hotkeys. And that's saying something, because I'm an American, and like any true red-blooded American, I love my guns. Take the incredibly useful and satisfying power Grav Dash, for example. Other than your spaceship, jank jetpack, wacky wagon, and the good old meat stilts, it was one of the few ways to bring yourself from here to over there, with minimal effort, I might add, and with no concern for workplace safety OSHA violations. There doesn't seem to be a way to customize or upgrade this vehicle yet, at least beyond the 3 sections of color. By, I assume, will come with paid mods, of which I'll be ignoring with blatant disregard.
Hello, I like money.
What inspired you to put paid mods next to free mods?
Money!
It's the free mods, is where everyone with functional gray matter puts their time and interest in, like the other Todd Howard titles. And I only added a few mods. Modest few. Nothing too crazy. Because I've already spent a concerning amount of time in this game just looking at this interface. Meticulously crafting the perfect jack-of-all-trades, master of everything, totally immersive, heavily armed space yacht hero ship. Showcasing my obsession for radiators. Just ask my roommate. He probably thinks I plumb gone daggum done did lost my mind and how much and often I tweak this ship. But that's okay. That just gives my cat Reginald Cromwell, aka Reggie, more time to occupy my lap as I burn away hours of my life. But to be completely honest, this ship and its crew were the only reasons why I kept coming back to this game over the past year, even when spreading managed democracy was the new hotness.
Old and busted, new hotness. Old busted hotness.
Other than my wife in progress, Sarah Morgan.
Oh, I can tell I'm going to like this.
One crew member is particularly noteworthy, Amelia Earhart.
Great day for some exploring, huh?
Well, a clone of her anyway. To get her, all you have to do is head towards the third planet in the system of Shara, this gobbledygook. Receive the distress signal and land at Crucible to start the mission. It's all part of a side quest that I am not going to do a walkthrough for. If you need that, you're not going to find it here, because I'm going to give you the rapid-fire abridged rundown right now. However, if you are like me, when landing on a planet with fauna, you want to introduce them to the benefits of liberty and democracy. And oh boy, this world does not lack for violently weird wonders. Enough to make my trigger finger tingle with excitement.
I wake up with my trigger finger twitching. It's itchy. Literally, it itches.
After spending a good deal of time listening to the jabbering of these three aberrations of science that each give you a philosophical rant, first, not Franklin D. Roosevelt sends me to this abandoned ship. Kicked some tin cans, shooted then looted. I saw this elemental periodic table sarcasm poster I desperately needed in my life, and was disappointed that I couldn't take it with me. Then you return to Charbroiled. You then head to a place creatively called the Facility. And if you think the freaky beasties on the outside were bad, don't worry, it only gets worse. The malignant monstrosities within give them a run for their money. At the very moment I laid eyes on this place, I knew right away this is where the fast food dark triad gets its mystery meat from. But even in a warm and welcoming, tripophobic nightmare place like this, there is one principle that must be maintained no matter what. For it is written within the sacred texts. If one is not shooting, then one is looting. Thou shalt never not loot. The Book of Sarcasm, Chapter 4, Verse 20. Picking up pieces of the plot, looting all that's worth cluttering my inventory with, and then show these diabolical demons the true meaning of sacrifice. For if violence is not the solution to your freak meat problems, you need to use more violence. Then I had to find a way to open this here gate. I needed to find the solution to this conundrum, using a strategy I like to call being too stupid to stop. I had to sit, had to think. I was confused. I was baffled. I was flummoxed. So, with all that said, I had to use the source of all knowledge. Google. After realizing all I did was waste my time, I hightailed it out of there. Once emerging into the outside world, I noticed there was some kind of kerfuffle going on off in the distance. So, I slipped away unnoticed because I don't care enough to be a clown in their circus. After some back and forth, I proceeded in waging war against more wicked wretches,
Catastrophic damage.
flip-flopping between Doomslayer and Batman in this here complex. Got back to Crucible to end this nonsensical historical huck, of which, with the help of the starborn power called Phase Time, I proceeded towards Genghis Khan with what Padme Amidala would call
aggressive negotiations.
After negotiating with him aggressively. That's the story and how I got Amelia Earhart as a crew member. I know nobody really cares about outros, and I don't care about doing one. So here's a clip of me petting my cat Lucy LaBelle, aka Lucy, aka Fat Lucy, and with a quote of wisdom instead. And until next time, I'll see you later.